Hey, everybody. Welcome to Knit Night. Joe Bob should be coming. We hope. We don't know. It's Monday. Hey, Therese, what's up with you?
Nothing. I'm cold, and that's it. Um, speaking of cold, there's Morgan over there in Wisconsin.
Yes.
Yeah, Morgan's here,
We're
and Tara, and Amy, and
Yo. I'm not cold.
or me neither. We're still in shorts, so. Up here she comes, our queen from Australia. There she is. Were we supposed to have Santa hats this week? Hello, Joe.
Not this week. Hi, Joe.
Well, it is St. Nicholas Day on
Joe?
Wednesday.
That is true.
Oh,
The badass Saint Nicholas.
Well, yeah, like
res-
he's been to jail twice.
Who rescued kidnapped children. So. Did you? Oh, she decorated her mobile office. That's so cute.
I love that. That's fantastic.
Joe, you have totally outdone us all.
Joe.
Could you hear
Joe, can you
us
hear
at all?
us?
Joe.
Ho, ho, ho. My Bluetooth isn't working. Ho, 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 you hoes. Ho. Haven't started yet. Here's my straw. Happy knit night, Monday night.
As the non-Santa keeping person, that was a really sad ho-ho.
Kind of
Hang
was.
on.
And she said, ho, 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 all you ho. You know.
Joe, are you coming next Monday? You're still able to make it next Monday, right?
Whew. Am I coming next Monday? What's happening? You having a party?
Well, we were thinking we could have our party next Monday if you were going to be here.
It's a party every night that I'm here, girls. Every night.
Okay. Well, you guys are all welcome. We're going to have our holiday party, wear your Santa hat, jammies, bring a favorite beverage, and your knitting if you want. I don't know if Neil will come. Maybe we can get him to dress like Santa
Yes.
if we tell him he has to. So.
All he has to do is put on red.
And a hat.
And a hat, yeah.
My volume is not great.
So what are you guys up to?
Well, let's see. Hold on. Okay, so it doesn't look like Pirate's here yet, so I'm going to wait a little while. But
You know what he's talking before you talk about. I
That's
finished
right.
a baby blanket.
Ooh, very
Oh, I
nice.
like that
Aw.
stitch.
What stitch is that?
Basket weave.
Oh,
I like that.
very cool.
Or wait, maybe it goes like that.
Oh, okay. I can see it better.
Like
Yeah,
that.
it's pretty.
So
Make
I'm
sure you
trying to
hold it
pick a
slow
hat
enough for Joe.
matching. Yeah, I'm
Aw.
sorry, Joe.
Yeah, Joe, can you see it?
Do you see it, Joe?
It's lovely. Lovely.
I'm trying to make a matching hat, which I don't know if it'll look weird because of the ribbing. Where's the
Sorry,
trim on
I'm
this?
just playing.
Looks okay.
Yeah, looks good.
You know,
Yeah, here.
because your ribbing's 2 and 2 and basket
Turn
weave's
my
4
Bluetooth
4. So I don't know if it might
That's
look weird,
okay.
but oh well.
It's fine.
Oh
The baby won't care a bit.
no.
So.
I'm sorry, Kat. You're in my lap. You're in the way.
So, Amy, I know you can't stay too long. Is there anything you wanted to bring up?
Yes, there is murder afoot.
Yeah.
Good.
Ooh,
Oh, what are
what
you
you
drinking?
drinking?
Vodka?
Lemon meringue vodka? Is that what that says?
Ooh,
I
what
could-
it
That sounds
says.
good.
Ooh,
That does
looks
sound
What-
good. Is that part
time
of her
is it?
vodka advent?
Oh,
Oh yeah, she got her vodka advent.
Yeah.
it is the
Yeah,
holidays.
this one.
There is a
Cheers,
foot,
big ears.
The whodunit
This one's lemon
Is
meringue.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Mm. I needed that.
Her breakfasts are
done it?
devolving.
Who done
quickly.
Amy, I'm gonna.
I can't tell you.
How many
who done
guesses
it.
am I allowed to have before you eliminate me?
You know, I have not said how many times they can guess. They must guess each part. But I actually didn't say you couldn't guess more than once. So, not that that earns you any more
Okay.
points or anything, but if you're really that, and I'm not going to tell you, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I'll do the one guess each week, and then I'll do lots of ponderings and detective work in between.
So it is done. It needs to finish editing. And I'm finalizing all the details with the other podcaster makers, which, by the way, I will clarify when the other podcasters give clues, they might not be real clues. They might be red herrings.
Oh,
Ooh, very, very Agatha Christie.
So,
ooh.
starting hopefully Wednesday, if I get my crap together, which is debatable. I will post more
Yeah.
details, but Holly has dyed her yarn, which she went ahead and put on the shop, but she was supposed to do a sock set today, so I need to get with her. So Mystery Mouse Yarns will have a whodunit yarn,
Mhm.
which is gorgeous. And
It is.
Carissa of Sweet Mountain Crafts will have a whodunit yarn and then a bag. And I can't remember if she said the bag and the yarn go together or if they're separate. I don't know, but also gorgeous. And then Liz Clothier there has written a pattern, which you don't have to use, but if you want to use extra points for the yarn or any murderous true crime patterns or stuffs, any however you do it, knit, whatever you crochet, whatever. And Liz, is it out yet, or is it coming out
It's
Wednesday?
being test knit. It's test knitting. The cowl will be out in Blocked magazine,
Okay.
whichever issue is going to feature who done it, and then the Rosie Shaw will be out first of the year. Because I
Okay.
have my lovely test knitters working on it. Thank you,
You
Sarah.
don't need the pattern yet because
You're welcome.
still.
And Ann Pinkova, until she gets distracted on something else.
Cool.
Yeah, I said it, Ann.
And then we have other goodies for winners, which various lovely peoples will be donating. And we may have other stuff that I'm forgetting. I haven't checked my email.
And I have another test knitter, Lori, who's been very good about sending me messages. So
Cool.
yeah.
So it is done, and the murder will begin in January-ish.
Murder or murders?
Murdering. I did steal whoever it was. One of y'all told me that, and then the murders began. Who said that?
Oh yeah.
That was like a classic.
Probably
thing.
Tabitha.
And it was like
Probably
you take a
Probably.
regular situation and you make it murderous by being like, and then the murders began. I was doing my laundry and it was a great day, and then the murders began.
See, it just totally, changes
Wow.
your perspective. Who thinks that it could be a break in the relationship between Tabitha and Neil after he said Murder, She Wrote was terrible? I mean, she might never forgive him for that one. So I'm looking forward to their next podcast.
I don't think he's watched enough of it to truly have a true opinion. I thought he said he hadn't watched that much of it.
He started to watch one the other day and said it was too awful to watch, I think.
Oh,
So-
did
You
he?
can't just watch one.
I must have missed
Yeah,
that.
no.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting to see Tabitha's reaction to that. 'Cause
That's like eating one
And-
potato chip. You don't know if they're good until you eat the whole bag. So,
Yes.
in one setting,
What's see?
Exactly.
Wow.
Thanks for reminding me to eat while I drink.
Chips and vodka for breakfast. Wow.
You got a carb load. when you're drinking.
her breakfasts are
It's like a-
devolving, aren't they?
Oh,
She's like a college student. Like, got a piece of old pizza back there too.
that was yesterday. I should have left the box in there. Damn it, Therese!
If you think about it,
Therese, I
Every
should have
day-
left the pizza box. Next week.
every day every day is an office party in Joe's mobile office now because it's decorated.
While we're doing admin, I wanted to say thank you to our winner who contacted me, and I contacted Lynn from Chicken Lady Fibre Arts, and our winner is going to tee that three skeins of yarn up, and I might have also snuck in a sneaky order for myself for my last order for this year.
Mm.
So thank you very much, Lynn from Chicken Lady Fibre Arts. You are the most gorgeous lady. I adore you. And she's letting me sneak in a little last minute order for myself before Christmas.
Yay.
And I am actually eagerly awaiting the bill. I really am. I'll pay whatever it is. I haven't even asked. Can't wait. So thank you very much for commenting a couple of weeks ago when we asked you what you were grateful for. That was really lovely.
That was.
It was
So,
really nice.
Anybody got any finishes?
Oh, yes, I do actually. For once, I feel like it's been forever. But wait, did I show? Wait, I think I might have showed this off last week, didn't I? The hat.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
No.
I didn't.
No, you
Okay,
weren't done with
so-
it. You were knitting on it last week.
Oh yeah, that's right. See, my brain's just gone, but that's all right. So this
Been gone.
is
Never-
the hat kit by Callius Designs. I think it's called the
yeah.
Snowflakes Falling. I forget exactly now, but it's kind of hard to see. But this is the Priscilla Tyler colorway, and
Is
then
that a blue?
it's a purple and a black, and then the pom pom's more of like a blue.
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of hard. My lighting is such crap, but here it is.
Yay, very cool.
So yeah. That's all I got.
All I have
I
is the
finished
Google
my
Docs.
cardigan.
My
Finished
excuse
my,
me.
Yay.
my baseline cardigan. It's all done. I put buttons on it and
That's
everything.
cool. That's
It's
awesome.
very cool pattern.
Wow.
I'm knitting it again, but I'm going down a size because it's really big. And the only thing is if you're knitting it, the armholes are really wide. So you might want to adjust those because I found the arms extremely wide, and that might be what people want. But for me, I like them more tailored to fit. So I did alter that a bit. But yeah, it was a good pattern. It's Potions yarn and yarn by Lisa, Yarn Loving by Lisa. So yeah, that's my finished object. So what you
Yeah, a
working on,
couple
Sarah? Or
I
Keith?
am
Sarah
working
has some.
on the ribbing of my pear pullover. So I might even start binding off
Pretty.
during, but I'm
That's such a pretty color.
That is, I love that
Oh,
color.
Ooh, that's pretty.
How dare you knit green?
but yeah.
Wow. That's on my list.
So I'm almost done.
Next
I
year.
completely forgot to change needle sizes for the ribbing, and I realized that about an inch into it, and I'm like, I don't care. It's ribbing with the twisted rib, so I'm like,
Mhm.
it comes in enough. I don't care.
What colorway is that?
This is Darvo Queen by
Mhm.
Tina.
Tina Wenneth,
Tina.
and unfortunately,
Yeah,
she's not dying right now.
yeah. That's so
But
pretty.
It's such a good color. I love it. It kind of looks like camo
Mhm.
Oh,
with the stuffling in it.
Cool.
okay. Very nice.
What you got, Therese? What you got, Therese?
I have some weird stuff. So I made, and I'm not gonna be able to try them on because my house is really staticky right now, and I'm gonna end up looking like a troll doll. I made this little crochet ear warmer thing. It's just an ear warmer thing. And then I started this a couple weeks ago, and I talked about it. This is a Tunisian crochet
Right.
cowl.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
nice.
And I
That looks
just
that
did
looks
it
really
until it was
warm.
long enough and stood it up. I don't mind that it rolls. I know that the curling thing is an issue with Tunisian, but it actually, when you're wearing a cowl, the rolling part is actually okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, that is
there's that.
pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a hoe. One sock for David.
Nice.
So I started the other one. And
Speaking
I have
of, he's in chat.
a bit of
Yeah, I was
object
gonna say. I
can't
hope
show
it's not a
because-
surprise.
Yeah, well, he'll
It
forget.
isn't anymore.
He'll forget. He didn't wear the last pair of socks I made him, so maybe I'll keep these.
Well, it's getting warm
Yeah,
now.
he
Now
needs
he
to
can
wear
wear them.
socks.
Oops.
Oops. Yeah.
Oops.
Joe,
And
your
there's
friends
also
in
a
the chat.
finished up hat that I can't show.
What's Joe about?
Oh, David. David's in the chat. He's my
Yeah.
other best friend besides Annie. He's my best. He's my best male friend. Sorry, Neil. Sorry, Santa. Oh my goodness.
So,
What are you working on, Joe?
Well, my puritanical fun run shawl is in timeout again. I just cannot believe it. Like 6th time unlucky making that shawl. So that's in timeout. I'm not looking at it until I've had another drink. Hang on. It's very thirsty here. Therese, can you tell me what's 33 degrees in Fahrenheit, please, lovely? You always have your weather app handy for me.
That's basically zero.
All right.
Hold on.
Oh, basically zero. I'm
Is it?
sweating balls.
Yeah, it's
here if
almost
I had
zero,
them.
right?
no, it's double
33 degrees
28.
Celsius today.
Oh wait, I was
Almost.
thinking 33 Fahrenheit. No, that's like
Yeah.
80
Double plus, yeah.
80 something, 88 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I am.
It's 88? Wow.
Yeah,
I-
it's hot. It's hot
something.
at home. It's a little bit cooler here in town, but it's quite warm at home today. And it's going up. It's going up to 37 to 38 towards the end of this week. So we've got sweaty weather. So I do not want that big ball of
92.
alpaca and mohair in my lap because it's super, super warm. So I'm only working on 2 things this week. Yesterday I did a sleeve and I stopped because I always agonize over sleeve lengths and I like to get both sleeves sort of down there towards the wrist area, try it on and then get a bit much better idea of how it's going to sit once it's relaxed and washed. So I've done one sleeve and according to the pattern, it's up to the ribbing for the sleeve, the cuff. But I don't believe it. I kind of want to do another 1/2 inch to 1 inch. So this is great. Look, I can't even say I'm bored or
That's
anything
so
doing the body
pretty.
or the sleeve.
It is so pretty.
This is the Marana.
That is so pretty.
So for those of you who don't get the Noro magazine, you can look it up on knittingfever.com. So one of our beautiful viewers asked me where else could she get it from. And I had a look and knittingfever.com. And this is the Marana sweater. So it's super, super warm. If you are menopausal, forget about it. This has got, I'm doing 8-ply and it should be like on a semi-worsted. It should be really done on a woolly wool, but I'm doing it on a good old vintage crepe Peyton's 8-ply totem. So totem wool. It's got this beautiful thick double turtleneck. It stands up really nice, a polo neck. And then the yoke work is easy peasy, but if you bought the Noro magazine, there is an errata on the chart. Because I started doing the chart and I realized, hang on, this isn't looking good. I went to the errata on Noro.com's website, and even that's not the best. There's one line where the errata, where the stitch increase is in the wrong place. But, you know, if you know how to knit, you'll work it out. I worked it out, and I'm not a chart person. I really dislike charts, but I worked it out. So there's the yoke. It has a loose fitting 5mm needle body. So it's just quite roomy and drapey, which is nice. I've done a sleeve. There you go. That's supposed to be the wrist, and that's like 90 rows. And to me, I always get to that stage and think 90 rows, I want 100. I'll do 100 and that'll be too long. So I'll wait until I do this side, which I'm doing on DPNs because, Anne Pinkover, my stitches need to be perfect. And they are, look, they are. I did the whole thing on circulars around and it's kind of loosey-goosey. I go to do the sleeves and the sleeve stitch definition, Amy, the sleeve stitch definition is so much nicer on DPNs. But just saying, Anne, I hope you're there. Hope you choke on your cable.
But Joe, did you make a goiter spot is what I need to know.
Oh, is it the Conchetta cardigan? I rewatched your fantastic podcast, Amy, and I laughed my ass off all over again. Conchetta, Conchetta, CONCTTA cardigan. Liz Clothier. Liz Clothier, can you just, mate, have a look on your laptop, Conchetta, CONCETTA, I believe it is spelt. It is a long cardigan, wide, I think it's 2x2 cuffs, like, what am I saying? Edging, collar edging, and one buttonhole. It is lovely, but I can't remember how many meters of yarn I need for size large, please.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, it's a really nice cardigan, Amy.
Yeah, you need a few extra ounces for the goiter. Okay, for size large. Oh, well, they have 35, 38, 42, 45, 49, 53.
45. Because I want to wear it over stuff, or 49. 45 at the smallest.
45 is 1,596. Or no.
Yards.
Sorry, 1,458 yards of worsted.
So it's going to be like the fade cardigan that I did in the large, extra large. Okay, that's all right. But she uses a woolly wool. What did Denise use, Amy? Was it a superwash wool or a woolly wool?
I think a Barocco vintage.
They use Lamb's Pride. They use Lamb's Pride wool.
Yeah, that is really nice. I think I'll do mine in a woolly wool. That looks so nice as a house coat, Denise.
She had it on her hair when I went over there to watch Doctor Who. So
gauge is 4.5 stitches to the inch. So it's a nice loose gauge, loose-ish gauge.
Yeah. Yeah, nice fast knit. How fast would it be to undo a sleeve and redo just the bottom part of it? How long would it take?
You know, when I get that in my inheritance, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to rip it back.
At that point, just keep
it. It's a really lovely cardigan. That's a lovely cardigan. So I would like to get that next year. I looked it up. I
through generations.
Rewatched Amy.
Watch it. Watch it. You'll inherit it. You'll inherit it and then break your arm. And you'll need the goiter to put it over the calf.
I'll get a goiter. I should just leave it in case I get a goiter one day and I'm able to wear it.
Just get a goiter.
Joe Bob, I got my yarn. I got my yarn for the vest, Joe Bob.
Let's see.
Oh, lovely.
All right, well, I have to go.
No, mine. It's in custom.
Oh, okay.
You gotta go.
So
sidebar. 2 colors.
If you're brand new here, this is the first time you're joining us. Amy and her sister Denise do a podcast called Two Sisters and Some Yarn. And Denise showed us a beautiful cardigan that she made last episode. It's in a beautiful blue colour. It's called the Conchetta cardigan, a 1-button, lovely deal. And please go and watch it and you'll see how she stuffed up the sleeve and refuses to go back and fix it. You will laugh.
So be nice.
I did.
She might never knit another cardigan.
Stuff her tissues or something in there, you know.
Or her bottle or a can of vodka.
There's enough room in this lump she put in the sleeve to fit a man's size handkerchief.
Yeah. She could put her yarn ball in there, and then when she's
knitting,
she
just knit from it. Yeah. There you go,
You
Joe.
know,
It's a fashion statement.
Snacks in there.
It's a
She
knitter's
could put a whole
fashion
bag of
statement.
popcorn in there, for goodness sakes.
because she, it's in her right side, so she could just pull the yarn, and she's good to go.
She's never going to knit another sweater, is
Please
she?
go and watch. When you have a spare moment, please go and watch Two Sisters and Some Yarn. No hurry, because they only podcast once in a blue moon. You won't
I
miss it. It's
know.
the last podcast.
You could take your time binging us.
Hey, we love Denise. She's awesome.
We do. And
Maybe
she
she'll
probably
come
will
on.
never-
Nice.
Thank y'all.
Are
for
you
having
leaving,
me.
Ames?
Food. Yeah, I gotta go cook
Thanks
food.
Thanks for coming on.
Good
Love
to
y'all.
see you,
Go feed the
Ames.
boys.
Good to see you,
Love
Amy.
you.
Bye, Amy.
Good to see Amy.
Bye.
That's my sister from another mother, Miss Amy.
So, Tara, how's the whip plan going?
I haven't really started counting or getting organized yet. I figure I have until January 1st, which means I'll probably get organized after Christmas
Mm-hmm.
when I'm not.
So you're not knitting a vest? You're not even tempted to knit a vest with us?
Like, no.
No.
Knit it for one of your boys,
I'm gonna
and then
be
you
in
do a
Sleeve
smaller
Island
size.
with this thing.
Oh, I love the Pierre sweater. It's beautiful.
It is. Well, I love I knit the shawl first. And I
Yes.
love doing the shawl, like all the textures. And then when Mr. West came out with the pullover, I'm like, I have to knit it.
Yeah.
And it's
And so
I
are there
like the
any
variety
cons to
because
knitting it?
Hmm?
Yep. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, of course, having the different textures, I think I would be that knitter that says just one more section. But is there anything you don't like about the pattern, Tara?
the one thing, and maybe I will come to like it, but the collar, it's like you fold it over so it's double. I don't know if that will make me hot. Maybe it will.
Yeah.
I think if I do another Stephen West sweater, because I think he does this a lot on his designs, is that I'll just do it like a regular bib.
Does he tack that over, or does he fold it over and knit it in? Is it like a brim on a hat?
I just folded it over and knitted it in.
So like a welted
you knitted
section.
it in. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what I would probably do. But does he just tack it in his instructions?
No, I think you just knit it in is what he tells you to do.
Oh, good. Oh, I like that kind of.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
just
going to
fold
be
it
so.
and knit it in. So it was pretty easy.
Yeah. Okay, but it will be bulky right there around your neck, where you don't possibly want to be the warmest. Yeah.
Right.
Not if you're in that time of the life.
Yeah, I'm cold all the time, so it's probably fine.
Yeah.
But maybe when I start having my own personal summers, it'll be an issue.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I like
baseline
the
just-
variety and I like the different textures. And yeah, like towards the end, I'm like, oh, I want to finish and everything. And I'm like, oh, well, let me just do one more section.
See?
And then I'll go to the
Yeah. And what about the sleeves? Are they knit top down?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I
Yep.
think
Yeah,
it'll
it's
be a
all
good
seamless.
sweater to knit. I think that one's on my list for 2024.
Nice.
It's a good one. The variety is really nice. And like in this pattern, he does a fade, but I'm too lazy to do that.
All right, where is Pirate? Where is
I don't know.
He's probably
I'll be so upset if this is like, well, I mean, he's not like been in the comments on some other shows too, but really today of all days, Pirate, really? Last week you're talking smack about the Packers, about Wisconsin in general. That's right.
I told you they were going to win. I told you positive thoughts. Oh, I was so happy for you. Morgan, I haven't watched the game yet, but I watched the highlights before I went to bed last night, and I was like, screw you, Tomsky. I told you, Morgie, the Packers brought it home. They brought it home.
Bob,
Somebody had to.
Dad, you should have seen me and my dad watching the game last night. I mean, we were like yelling at the TV. We were like going, like, I mean, we were celebrating. Like
I was yelling at the
whole
TV yesterday
time.
too. Yeah.
I'm so happy for your team. Hey,
Thank you, Joe Bob. I'm sorry that the Eagles lost. I did watch that one,
listen,
and I
watched
so
a
I'm
little
sorry
bit.
about that.
No, listen, I watched that that player Deebo Samuel
Yeah.
from the 49ers, right?
Yep.
That guy was a weapon in yesterday's match. He was an absolute, he was a force to be reckoned with. Whatever team they were playing yesterday, he was going to make sure his team won. I was so impressed. Yes, of course I'm a little bit sad, but it was a brutal game. We didn't even score in the second half, like the second quarter. Lots of bad things happened, but the game, the technique, the skills, that passing game, the 49ers deserved it all the way. And this guy, Deebo Samuels, blew my hat off. He was just amazing player yesterday. He was on fire. So all credit to the 49ers. That was an incredible game. I wish that was the final. That would have been really good. So we'll see. So Packers, you're back on board. You're going to be positive about supporting them, right?
Oh, of course. I mean, I've been supporting them the whole. I mean, I'll be a fan till the day they bury me 6 feet under. But I mean, like, I mean, no matter how awful they may be, I'll still be a fan. However, I mean, this team is starting, I think, to, figure their stuff out. I mean, at the beginning of the season, I mean, if you look, at the beginning of this season, if you were to tell me that the Packers would be beating the Chiefs, I would have said, you're crazy. Because
I'm crazy.
we were not looking very hot. But now, we're starting to find a rhythm. We're, Jordan Love is starting to, get more comfortable. Because you can tell by, like, some of his throws that he's starting to, that him and the receivers are starting to click.
Yeah.
And, and then, of course, I was heartbroken when Christian Watson was literally just like, I forget what he was trying to do, but he literally hurt himself doing it, and I'm like, no, that man gets hurt so often.
No,
It's
let's
painful.
not talk about injuries. The clicking on the Steelers is everybody's bones breaking. Jesus, they're clicking all right.
Yeah, they had a bad week.
Ugh.
Sorry, Teresa.
Well done, Morgan. Your team did so well. That was a great game. They did
It was
really
a good
well.
game.
Our schedule,
Yeah.
now with the rest of our schedule, we should do fairly well. So I'm hoping. Go Pack,
Yeah.
go. Go Pack,
No,
go.
babe, they smashed Tomsky's team. They smashed Tomsky's shitty team. Don't you worry. You got full
And I
bragging
wish
rights.
he was here right now. I wish he was here.
Oh, he probably is on a sock puppet account hiding his sorry ass.
Oh, come on.
Don't
Some of
you
us.
worry.
One of us lives
We'll
with a
catch
Chiefs
up.
fan. I'm having.
We'll catch
I also
up
live
with
in
him.
Chiefs country too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
How great was that? Some really good games, hey? Such good athleticism. The passing game, to me, I was like, can we make that ball? See, I think it's unfair advantage. If I'm going to be a bitch about Eagles game yesterday, can we change the colour of the ball, please? It was hidden amongst those white jerseys. They were passing it. I'm like, where's the ball? Who's got the ball? It was sneaky. We need to change the color of the ball. Make it like bright lime green or something, please, so we can all see who's got it.
I think
That's
we're the
my
only
only
knitting and
criticism.
football podcast.
Yes.
I think we're the only knitting and football podcast out there.
Well, it's been great. It's been a great sporting season so far.
It has.
How's the knitting season going? How's the knitting world going out there, ladies? I haven't paid attention to anything this week.
I haven't seen a whole bunch of controversy. It's like
No.
ever since
Oh, no,
Woolen
I don't mean
posted,
just
settled with it.
controversy. Are there any new patterns out there or anything exciting coming up with advents that you've seen?
A lot of advents. For
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
A lot of vlogmases too. Too many to
Vlogmas,
watch.
I know. I had to
It's hard to keep track.
decide which ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of, with my limited time, like I just can't with the daily ones. Like Shauna over at Shauna Stitches
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
is going to do it weekly, like record every day, but do it weekly. And I'm like, okay, I'll watch her because I can
Yeah,
do
that's
weekly.
better. Well, I like them when they're only like 5 or 6 minutes because you don't need their whole day. Just a little bit because it's not a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people have Christmas yarn out.
I have been enjoying Anna Knitter's Vlogmas.
Oh yeah,
Because she's so sweet.
she's
I like
cute.
seeing Benny.
she is.
Whew.
And I like
Wait a
seeing
minute.
all the
Excuse-
different. She shows her
Too
food
hot.
she makes. She shows her walks. She saw. It's not just.
I had to change my fashion. That Santa hat is sweating. There we go.
Yeah, I have a nice
It is.
advent that I got that, yes, I looked at every single one of them. They are all
Yeah.
picked up, but I am going, because Nitty But Pearly is not doing a Lent calendar
Right.
next year, I'm going to use that
Yep.
one for my Lent shawl because I really like the idea of a Lent shawl. I'm just going to use my
Hey,
Christmas
how
one.
many minis are in yours? Are they 12 or 24?
In your Lent vent.
in your
The
advent?
one, it's 24 minis and then one full skein. I got it from Purple Lamb. Stephanie over at Texas Peach Knits was like, "Oh, by the way, I know them, and she's got a Lord of the Rings one, and
Yeah.
I got it."
Go
And
for that.
normally
You didn't
in
tell
these
me?
types of things, there is at least one color I don't like. Every single
Right.
color
Because
is amazing.
I found a pattern that takes the minis and one skein, and we could do. And I haven't figured out what to knit with mine either. We could, knit the
Yeah.
same pattern over Lent and do our own Lent advent. With the same
Yeah,
pattern.
this one did come with the pattern.
It did.
That looks-
Okay.
Yeah, which
The purple
I'm planning on
lamb.
doing
I need to look
because
at
it includes beading and the beads came with it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got
Yeah, I
that.
never
That's in-
heard of her before, but it's all really pretty.
Sorry, purple lamb. Yeah, sorry.
Now,
I'm sure
now
you've
you
heard
make
of
now
it.
you
I've never heard of you.
now you make me want to go open my whole advent. I've been good so far.
Oh, I'm
But-
terrible with that stuff. I'm always like opening it up and
I probably will after this. So
Yeah, but who here was the naughty bugger who opened their advent ahead of time and saw the main skein?
Tabitha opened her whole one I think when she got it.
Who might have opened and peeked at their skein? Who?
Oh, was it Miss Morgan?
Hi,
Uh-huh.
it's me.
Yeah, miss. Yeah, miss. So how many have you opened now? It's been a week. Come on, confessions. Confessions.
Zero.
Bull. I call bullshit. I call bullshit.
No, I will prove it to you. I will prove it to you. Hold on. Hold on.
Open
Hold up.
one
I'll
in
be right
front of
back.
me then. Yeah. I want proof. Proof
Zero.
of life on these
Oh, okay.
minis now. I bet you peaked. Bullshit, Morgan. You opened that main skein, naughty girl, and then DK and Miss Pink opened theirs.
Mm.
And I was thinking about Morgan, how many she's actually sneaky peekied at.
Okay, ready?
Oh, here we go.
Ready for this? Okay,
Yes,
here we go.
I am ready.
Wait, let me just get it there. Okay.
I want to
So
see.
it's still covered, but I'll even.
Oh,
Or
that's
actually, wait, hold
nothing.
on.
You can do that. Yeah, no, that's not proof.
No,
Keep
wait,
going.
wait. Okay, hold
You're a
on.
sneaky bugger.
So here I've got the main one there, and then I did open up the stitch markers. I opened that up. However,
Yes.
as you can
The
see,
stitch markers. I didn't know there was stitch markers, so now you've done that spoiler.
see, look at that. They're
She's already-
sealed.
Oh, she's already opened them on her Vlogmas.
Barking
Chicken
dog
Lady's already
alert.
shown
The
them.
camper van's pulling up next to me with a barking dog. Sorry about that.
See,
You opened
sealed.
stitch markers? How many stitch markers did you get? Tell me everything. I'm living vicariously through you because I went to
3.
purchase this and it was sold out.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 of them. Should I show?
Mhm.
Oh, wait. Ann and DK
You're not
showed them, right?
show me.
Yeah, but I think Chicken Lady
Yeah.
showed them too.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Chicken Lady is doing a Vlogmas.
Yeah, on her yarn twiddling.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Oh,
Let me
that's why
take it
she's
out of
been
here.
too
Hold on.
busy to send me a bill. She's busy doing videoing.
That's okay. I know what all the colors look like, Morgan.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I haven't opened. So you saw that they're sealed. I didn't open
I
anymore.
saw the sound. Okay, all right. I
Hold on.
reverse my bullshit. Call of bullshit. Okay, I rescind my call of bullshit.
Rolling the flag back up.
If I had gotten one, you could have made that accusation
Oh.
against me. It would have been entirely true.
How cute. Oh,
I
Tara,
need to open them.
you wouldn't be disciplined. You would look. I know you would. Sneaky.
Oh, I always look.
Joe, what are you gonna knit with your advent from last year?
Well, yeah. I really want to knit something to wear, as in not a blanket or furnishings or anything like that. I really want to knit something to wear. The colors are unreal, and I don't know. I could do a shawl. I don't know. That's
You
why
could
it's
do a
still
murder
not
knit
knit up.
shawl.
Well, I
Oh.
saw, and Liz, I would be interested to see the
Look, like this one. I'm
pattern
wearing
that
one. Murder
you've
knit shawl.
seen. But Knit
Oh, that's a
Graffiti,
lovely shawl.
Knit Graffiti has a Advent shawl out, and it looks really cool. It's sort of like a shawl / poncho, so there's like buttons on it.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
That looks cool.
Hmm.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, something that you can see all the colors. Something you can turn it around or wear it different ways.
Oh,
Quite agonise over what to make with mine.
Yeah, there's been a lot of like really nice Advent shawl patterns out lately because like Lolo did it. Like she has, I
Hmm.
forget what it's called. It's in Spanish.
Mhm.
It's 24 or something. 24 in Spanish. Whatever
Oh,
that
you're
word
talking.
is.
Oh yeah,
That
hers
one's
is
really
with 25
pretty.
minis.
And then Knit Graffiti has one too. That's
Yeah,
really
Joe,
pretty. I
that's
have
the Knit
so many
Graffiti
minis.
one.
Yeah, I have
That's
so
the
many
Knit Graffiti
minis
one.
that I can.
It's a
Oh, a
poncho.
lovely big wrap. Is that the
Yeah,
Knit
it's a
Graffiti
poncho.
wrap?
Yeah,
That's a
it's a
poncho?
poncho.
Graffiti.
No way.
Yeah, look
It's a
at the
shawl
net. It's
/ poncho.
Oh, that
Yeah.
might be my jam, Tara. I love a big shawl. Oh, that looks really cool. And all the colours, you can see all the colours. Okay, Knit Graffiti.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I have no business
I've not-
buying more shawl patterns,
Yeah.
but I got that
Yeah.
one and Lolo did its one, which
What
is really
about,
nice too.
Can someone look up Amber O'Brien? Because every year she puts out a beautiful Advent
She has it.
design too, and I've not had a look this year.
I
Amber
haven't
is in
seen this year.
AMBAH.
Yeah,
O'Brien, Australian designer. I've done one of her adventure wraps. and it was really beautiful. But I haven't had a look. I just haven't had time where I'm sitting down thinking, oh, what can I look at next? I'm always knitting and not sort of Googling stuff because that takes another couple of pairs of hands. Another pair of hands that I don't have. Yeah, I'm wondering if Amber has put something out for this year. She's very good at her advent designs. Very thoughtful.
Yes, it's
and
a
using,
it's
you
a
know,
cardigan.
24 type-
It's a cardigan.
Oh,
It's a cardigan,
Ooh,
Joe.
that's pretty.
It's a fade cardigan.
Oh, see, now that's what I was thinking of doing. Something as in, yeah, with my hedgehog minis, I wouldn't mind doing
Yeah,
a sweater.
Yeah, it's a 24 color mini skein held with mohair.
Oh, with mohair, golly, I've got plenty of that at home. That would be a good
Yeah.
idea to tie it together, because some of the colours you look at and think, well, that doesn't go with that. So, okay.
There you go.
That's
She is a
gorgeous.
really good pattern. Yeah, if you're ever looking for something to knit, she's a really good pattern writer. They're
Yeah,
really
she has
easy
some
to
older-
knit, very clear instructions.
Yeah, I
And
saw
I've never
several
been
of her
disappointed with
previous
the
ones.
design I've bought from her. Yeah, the pop top cardi, the hats, the shawls that I've bought from her. I do have one that I really want to make, and I keep putting it off. So it's just a bunch of different skeins again that I can put together, throw together, odds and ends, single skeins that don't go with each other. And okay, thank you for that. So that might be what I will get crack-a-lacking on for 2024 is that cardigan. I'll go and purchase that from her.
This is a pretty one color
She's-
shawl of
she's-
hers.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
you'll never be
one
disappointed
skein.
with her design.
That is
I
pretty.
think it's one skein. Yeah, it's
Yeah, all of
430
her
yards.
designs are really thoughtful, very pretty, and really well written. So her and Woolenberry, you know, I like Janina Callio. Is she Finland? Yes, woolenberry.com. You can find her patterns there too. And she's the same. She has lots of lace or texture. She has some beautiful winter wraps and shawls that I am going to knit that I've bought the patterns already, purchased the patterns. Really, if you're really looking for, something that's a bit elegant, fancy, but very simple to make, always go to woolenberry.com. Janina Callio. And Amber O'Brien is very good. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. And then, of course, there's the old Hedgehog website, which you reminded me of the other day that I should go back. And I've not looked since last Christmas at what they've put out for a free pattern.
So, Joe, this isn't an advent, but you could use your advent on it from Amber O'Brien.
Mhm.
It's fingering weight. You could use your advent to do it.
Oh, so the sleeve is all one piece from the collar out,
Yeah,
sideways knit.
yeah.
Okay,
pretty.
now see me, I'm really picky. I don't want 3 million buttons. I don't want all those
Well-
buttonholes. I'm very picky.
So don't do the buttons then. Just make a
Don't do buttons.
Open.
You were going to say that. Yeah, very nice. Gosh, I should maybe sit down and write a list for 2024, but then I still haven't emptied the tub that's on my chair
Okay.
for this year.
she has a version of this that uses 24 mini skeins. This cardigan.
Oh, that cardigan?
So
Yeah, she's a very clever lady, hardworking designer. I don't think she
It's her
gets the credit she's due, really. She's
Party
exceptional.
Cardi is the name of it.
Oh, that's cute. That'd be
Yeah.
nice as a throw-over party just over a t-shirt in the autumn.
Mm-hmm. It would look good in your
Well,
hedgehog
the
yarn too.
colours I've got very summery colours, so it might be like a spring cardi.
So
But yes, you're a good girl to consider me with my stash of bits and pieces, especially
Well,
that
'cause
mini. That was expensive, those minis for the Advent.
every once in a while you talk about wanting to do something with them, and I just remembered that.
Oh,
So.
I really do. Thank you. I really do. And I liked that sweater that you showed me.
I'll send you a picture of it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's a beautiful cardigan.
Yeah.
It is.
Very nice.
I know. I'm like,
Very
I
nice.
have so many minis.
Well, it,
And they don't have to go together, you know. You can, oh, when you see how people put together crocheted blankets and knitted blankets, and not all the colours are going together, they're not complementary to each other, and they look fantastic.
Yeah, I did a sweater with minis that I got from a mini swap. And that's my favorite sweater. And no, the colors don't really match. But when you just have a hodgepodge like that, it works.
It works. It looks really cool, and it's a statement piece. It's really nice.
the other one isn't on her Ravelry yet. The long one.
What is that you're
Okay.
wrestling with, Morgan?
What's what now?
What are you wrestling with over there?
So I was just looking. So I posted this in the Murder Knits chat, and it's kind of funny because I could have sworn that I don't remember being a tester for the Ugly Cats shawl, but I guess I was, and I just completely
Oops.
forgot because
Like
well, no,
Tabitha.
because I remember because at the time that I was actually thinking about getting yarn for this, the pattern hadn't come out yet, and I remember asking Neil because I was at a yarn store in Minnesota, and I was just doing a bit of a vacationing there, and so I thought, oh, I'm gonna be at this yarn store. I knew about the pattern, so I had messaged Neil at that time and was like, hey, can you just give me a rough idea of how much yarn I would need? But see, I don't quite remember if that was when he was like, do you want to test it since you're getting yarn anyway for it? Like,
Morgan, don't you know anytime you talk about a project that Neil's designing, that means you're automatically testing it?
I guess
You
so.
are.
Yeah, that's true.
You
So,
voluntold
Aren't we all test knitting it though, in theory? Because
I think Tabitha kind of is too.
I mean, I didn't start until
No.
after it was released. I'm not a test knitter for Neil.
Oh, I love all the colors. Look at all the
I
colors.
do.
That's
That is
another
so
one
pretty.
that would be good with minis.
It would,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Is that giant ugly cat thing that he? Hang on, let me have a look. I'll put my glasses on, Morgie. Give me a minute. Okay, let me have a look. I have to put my glasses back on because you're so tiny. Let me have a look. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. That's definitely a test knit. Good luck. Wow. And see, yeah,
That's
the
the
blue doesn't go with the green or the gold, and yet they all do look really good together.
So I forgot that I
Wow.
was supposedly a test knitter for this, and how long has the pattern been out since like issue 5? Something.
Yeah,
like
it's been out
it's
for
a
at least a
big
year because
Yeah,
I
it's a big
passed it on last year during the holidays. And
Mhm.
it
Oh,
is
wow.
one of my many whips that I need to
So sorry, Neil.
take
I mean,
care of.
I've kept a pretty good track record since, but you know.
well, it's not like you
Wow.
haven't tested about 50 things since. So
Well, so at least my track record's been pretty good since then. So you know. I was like, oh dang, I completely forgot that I was actually supposed to be a tester for it.
well, the pattern's already out, so there's no stress
Well,
now.
yeah, no, now it's just, but I was working on it the other day because my family had like an earlier Christmas celebration with my grandparents because they live out of state, and so I just brought this with to work on because it's just pretty much garter back and forth, so just something real simple to work on. And I just was like, it had been so long since I had last worked on it. And so I thought, well, I'll take a little proof of life photo for Neil and, be like, see, I haven't forgotten. It's still here.
I did finally send him a pattern for blocked, but not a Christmas one because I have to rework my Christmas cow and I wasn't in the mood of reknitting it. So there's a pattern for the whodunit in there. Will be in the blocked issue that talks about the whodunit in Holly's new yarn. which is really pretty.
It's going to be fun, that whodunit, because I have not read any of the story yet in the editing stage, so I have no clue. Don't even listen to me when
I
I
have.
throw out my guesses. I haven't
I
got a
have,
clue.
and
I don't want to know. I want to have all the guesses.
I have no idea how she's going to do the clues, though. That's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What a clever lady. How much fun is that going to be? Start out the new year with murder or murders, or murdering, or murderous.
And then the murders began.
And we'll have our vest. So, Miss Liz, you said you got your colours for your vest, and I'm sorry I got sidetracked. Can you show me, please?
Sure.
Have you got them to show me, or have I had too much to drink already and you've already shown me and I've forgotten?
I did show you, but I'll show you again.
What? You showed me when?
Yes,
You
like
didn't
10, 15
show me
minutes
what?
ago.
I haven't even finished the first drink yet.
These two are the
Grief,
accents,
Therese.
and these two are the main ones. So the dark gray
pink
is
and
going to
the
be the
blue.
main color. Yeah, those are going to be where the
Oh,
red and the tan are in the actual pattern. So, but I figure gray is the
What's-
color I wear a lot. The pink
Yeah.
is the
What's-
color with the least, and then the two grays
the
are the
pop.
main colors. Yeah, and the pink's the pop, and then the blue is where
that's
that
blue
tan
and
was.
blue, and that's tan and pop.
Yeah. So the main blue is going to be the dark color.
Mm.
Wow, your pop's going to really pop. Me, I've
Mhm.
just
I know.
got this golden yellow. I've got that golden yellow colour.
That's going to pop.
Okay, I'm going to catch up. You did not. I have to go back and watch this later. Did you really show me that? I thought we got side.
Yes,
I got
I
side.
did.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
Okay.
But we were
Hang
all
on, one-
easily, very
I
quickly
think,
distracted.
Distracted.
How's
I was
lemon-
distracted.
how's-
That was rude.
How
Maybe
is lemon
Therese said
meringue
something about a
vodka?
bloody Mitchell and I lost my mind. That one's done. Okay, so lemon meringue vodka. I give that one a 7.5 out of 10. That was good. And I'll get the next one in a minute.
I'll have to look for a lemon meringue vodka because I have a lemon vodka that I really like, and a lime
That's
vodka that's also very good.
Ooh.
Lime.
I have a grape
Yeah.
one. I have a grape one that tastes like grape Kool-Aid, so it's dangerous because you don't taste the vodka.
Mm-hmm.
That's like me with cranberry and vodka. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Cranberry juice is not so popular here. Can I just tell you that?
Really?
People don't do the cranberries like you do in the US, but I like it. I like cranberry juice.
You know, Wisconsin's the cranberry state. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I thought it was more. I thought they grew more of them in New England.
Nope, here in Wisconsin.
I'm coming to Wisconsin. You should work for the Tourism Bureau. You just keep telling me all the reasons I need to come there. The dairy, the cheese.
Cheese. Yeah.
Yes, yes. The cheese curds, the deep fried cheese curds with beer, and let's see what else. What else is a really good staple?
The Butter Festival.
Old fashioned, a good brandy old fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had one.
Really?
Oh my
They're
god,
good.
it is the best thing ever. So
Right.
So you get the Corbel brandy, and then
Yeah.
you put a bit of brown sugar in
Oh,
your
yum.
glass. Not much, just a tad of brown sugar. You get your
Yeah.
cherry, you get your orange, put it in there,
Oh,
muddle it a little bit,
Mhm.
put some brandy in
Yeah.
there, a little bit of the cherry juice, just a tad.
Yum.
And then you have to put a floater on there, so you can do Sprite,
That does
you can
sound good.
do like Jolly Good, you can do like
Oh,
depending on what kind of
I mean-
huh?
A floater? Do you mean like a
Yeah.
little mixer, a little mix to dilute it? A floater sounds like something awful that you find in the swimming pool and everybody jumps out. A floater?
No, it is
That's-
not that.
okay.
I promise. I promise.
I'm
it's
learning a
not
new
that.
terminology today. A
Yep.
floater
Got a
is not
Joe, there's a
what I
question
think
for
a
you in the
floater
chat.
is.
Joe Bob, you got a question.
Does my mobile office have autopilot? No, but I've got my chips. I've got flashing lights today too. Look, the police will love that when they pull me up. Look, look.
Especially the
Jingle
vodka.
bells.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, the open
No.
containers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that
I'm
too.
look, this is only, I know, a bit worrisome for me, 3.5% alcohol. So that is one standard drink. And I'm
It's like a beer.
having one standard drink times 2 over 2 hours. So I'm only having 2 standard drinks in 2 hours. I've got my potato chips, the old Samboy barbecue, and across the road is a pub. No, just kidding. Across the road, up a little bit from the pub, is a delicatessen, a bakery, so a sandwich shop. So I am going to go and have a big fat Vietnamese pork roll after we finish here. And I'll walk around the park and a little bit more knitting, and I'm not driving home drunk. Promise. That's what I'm going to
That
tell the
sounds
policeman
really
who
good.
pulls me up. Let me just turn my flashing lights off in case it's too distracting. But it will be not distracting for the policeman who pulls me up. That's not my. Okay. No, so 2 drinks. I'm a 2-drink screamer. I'm a 2-drink screamer. So this is going to get good. And I apologise, Liz. I must have got sidetracked and was watching something else while you were showing your yarn.
My yarn is sitting in customs right now.
Oh, your whole
Oh, you've got yarn coming. Oh, that's nice and cold.
for her vest.
Therese,
You know,
before you
that-
tell me
that
about
she
your
got
yarn,
voluntold to
I'm
knit.
going to introduce you to Pavlova vodka. This one is only available in the Advent box. It's not available separately. I'm all about the pies today. Have you ever had a Pavlova?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Tara needs to make with all her egg whites.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I love pavlova with passion fruit on it and strawberries and cream and blueberries and oh my god, pavlova is definitely summer food here.
I'll have to ask if my mother-in-law makes that. I bet she does.
Tara, all
She's
the egg
brilliant.
whites.
No, my mother-in-law's
You can
brilliant,
pop
and
all
she
the
makes
egg
all
whites.
kinds of like amazing stuff.
Pop all
I'm
the egg
looking
whites
forward.
in an ice cube tray and store them in the freezer and make pavlova. Your kids would love a big fat pav. Oh my god, hard crusty shell and all that gooey, soft, juicy goodness on the inside with whipped cream and strawberries and passion fruit. Oh, Tara, I would eat it for breakfast,
That
lunch,
sounds
and
good.
dinner. Oh, it's so
Oh.
good.
Oh no.
And
Like,
Hopefully,
there's a
mother-in-law,
secret
like,
with
makes-
it.
Oh, that's terrible about the yarn not moving.
I know. Hey, Jackie in the
Columbus.
chat.
Jackie.
Oh, just one tip, Tara. I know your mother-in-law cooks really well. One tip: when the pavlova is cooked, you open the oven, you tilt the oven door open, and you leave it in there until it's completely cool. I know it
Cool.
sounds
Yeah, like
weird.
that. No, it's how you make
Hygienic
meringue
food.
too.
Yeah, meringue.
So it's meringue. It's meringue. Perfect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cheers, everyone in the chat. Let's have some pavlova vodka together. Cheers.
Except you're the only one who can get Pavlova vodka, Joe.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah, my mother-in-law,
Trace,
like
what
for
is it?
holidays, she makes this bread,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
the fluffy yeasty bread with the swirl in it,
Mhm.
and the
Ooh.
swirl is like
What?
chopped up walnuts, cocoa, and meringue.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's so good.
How the
That's
heck
like the
do
best
you
part of the
do
holidays.
that? How do you get meringue in the middle? It'd be like a marshmallow. It'd be beautiful.
Hey, Joe Bob. Joe Bob.
Yes.
Hey, Joe.
Yes.
You can buy your Pavlova
Yes.
vodka by the bottle in Australia. You can buy a
What the
bottle.
heck?
It's 70
Was
pounds.
that's not
$70.
Biltons, though.
No,
Ooh, I
this is
gotta
Old
look-
Young.
$70.
This is
No,
Old Young.
I got 24 of these. Listen, 24 of these cans, $150. I'm safe. I'm good. And I can spread them out. It's not Bilson's. This is Bilson's. Sorry, not sponsored, but I should be for a non-drinker. Bilson's. They used to make cordials. This is what this tastes like with a little nuclear-powered umphla in the middle. Cordial. Damn. That is good. I'm not like Amy. I don't drink every week in the bathtub. We don't have drive-through daiquiri stores here, but Christmas is a thirsty time for me. It's like 33 degrees and I'm already slurring my words. But let's get back to knitting. Hi, Jackie. Squirrel. Oh, you think I'm crazy? I watch Flock Around the Table. Talk about squirrel. Deb and Sue. If Deb and I think Deb and I need to go on a cruise together. We'd be driving the boat. Ship. We'd be driving the ship. She's worse than me, squirrel. Gosh. Therese, tell me where your wool is, Therese.
It's in customs, probably New York.
How do you know that?
Because I looked on
Do they
the
send you a
tracking,
message?
because I
Yeah, they
obsess
send
over
tracking.
track stuff.
I do too.
So is that going to be your excuse not to join us because you don't really want to knit this
No,
fast?
I still have. What do I have? 3 weeks left. It'll
I
get.
know. I'm
You'll
waiting
get
for
it.
you to say you really
Oh,
want
Joe,
to
you're
knit
almost
this
as bad as
fast.
my kids. Like,
What?
well, okay,
Why?
my 13-year-old, he loves Godzilla. And
Oh, so do I.
And
I want
he
to
has
see
to
the
have all
Godzilla
the figures. Oh, you have to see it.
Yes.
This is like the best
Yes.
Godzilla movie. Like the only one that you can say is better is the original.
I want to see it.
Chris Gore says that this
Okay.
is better than the original. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I mean, it is incredible. Like the
I'm
human
going
story
to see it.
is amazing. Like, I'm not the biggest Godzilla fan. Like, my kid
I love Godzilla.
loves it. I'm along for
It
the
may or
ride.
may
Like,
not-
I really.
Sorry. I got excited.
I appreciate like the darker ones that deal with like issues instead of the silly ones. But like this one, it takes place like right after the war, and the main character is a failed kamikaze pilot, and so like he's dealing with like the survivor's guilt. You have like everyone is like damaged in some way, like trying to survive. And, you know, I mean, he needs to figure out how to, you know, regain his honor. And it's all about family, friendship, redemption, forgiveness, like the whole, like the hero's journey. Like there's romance, there's fatherhood.
It only cost
Romance in Godzilla?
it only cost
Oh
them
my God.
$15 million to make it.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
Holy-
incredible.
yeah, and the one thing that Chris Gore, I think it was Chris Gore, but might have been Alan, like on the Film Threat review that I watched. Like, this is like, if you took Godzilla out of this movie, it would be a fantastic movie. Add Godzilla, and it's epic. So, Joe, you need to go see this movie when it comes out. I think everyone should go see this movie. Like, even if you're not a kaiju fan, like, it is an incredible film. Like, arguably the best of 2023.
It's definitely what I want to
Americans,
see.
get over
I mentioned
your dislike for subtitles. Go see this movie.
Oh, I don't care. I have to do
Well,
that
you're not
sometimes
American.
with
The
you all
Americans
because you
need to be
speak
told.
you speak funny, mate. So I have to do subtitles sometimes. I'm definitely going to a town next week where they have a movie cinema, and I said to Mills, "Come with me. Let's go and see. Maybe Godzilla will be out." And she looked at me cross-eyed and said, "We're not doing that." I know it's not out yet, but I'm just really hopeful, and it's on my mind that I do want to go to the cinema and spend all my pay watching that movie. And
It is
Oppenheimer,
worth
I've got to
every
watch too.
penny.
I watch that when it comes
Oppenheimer
on the
was
old
really
Flicks
good.
or on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss that. I miss that.
Yeah, like this one is like they go back to the roots
I
of
definitely would say
Godzilla,
Godzilla.
and they did everything right.
Yeah.
Like fortunately, like because I took a big Godzilla fan, like he was telling me like, oh well, they had this and it was just like the original, and you know, there's just an homage. It's an homage to the original. It's incredible. And
Yeah.
like there was this
They haven't
scene.
gender bended it. They haven't
No,
snowflaked it
it's
and
very
woked it, gender bended it.
it's very
They've stuck
unwoke.
to the Godzilla. Good, good,
Mhm.
good. I want to see that. I
Yeah.
definitely want to see
And
an
there is
epic
this
movie like that.
scene that I swear it was like Jaws, where you're just like, oh my gosh, like they need a bigger boat.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I like that kind of movie. I like the action, I like the drama, but it sounds like it's going to cover all the bases for different people's, you know, different people's, to keep different people's interest and attention.
Absolutely, I cried.
Oh, really? Okay, I have to see it. Okay. I mean, I made that poor kid go and watch, what was it? Cocaine Bear, whatever it is, and she
Oh,
still
I love
hasn't
that
forgiven
movie.
me. She still
Kids
has not
made you do a
forgiven
lot
me.
of things, so that's part of
Yeah,
being a
I
parent,
know.
making your teenager do
Oh,
things they don't want to do.
she made me go to her Christmas party on Saturday night. I danced the night away. We had a crazy cracker night. It was really good, really good. Watching the horror in other diners' faces as my friends got up and started dancing halfway through dinner. Good grief. But, you know, they were drinking limoncello shots from the behind. It wasn't even from the bar. It was the guy who was cooking the pizzas in the wood fire pizza oven had his own supply of black market Moonlight, and they were drinking that. And when I saw how they were carrying on, I knew I was good with my Pepsi Max. Thank you very much.
Okay, Jackie has a question.
Hi,
So,
Jackie.
have you ever received yarn from a business that you've been wanting for so long and it arrives and you're disappointed? Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, Jackie, have you ever heard? You may never have heard. Look, the girls know. You may never have heard of this person in your life, but being from the US of A, you may have. And you may want to know that I sent numerous friendly emails. Hi, ladies, how are you? I'm watching the tracking. My parcel went up and down from California to I don't know where. And after numerous emails and then some sleuthing, because I got 0 replies after my 3rd or 4th email, I got phone numbers and I rang phone numbers and I left messages. And finally, someone called me, not this person who I'm going to name, but her friend, who said, oh my goodness, how did you get Lady Di's phone number? And then I got the yarn.
Oh,
I got the yarn.
I didn't know this.
And it was shit.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just tell you? It is shit. And I have not even, there's some of it I have not even touched. I waited 6 months. 6
Well,
months.
aren't you still waiting for the extra they promised you as an apology?
No. What I did get, I did actually receive a PDF with a designer's shawl pattern, which I will knit one day. But I was kind of horrified because I didn't know it was coming and it just turned up. And now I'm wondering if the designer ever received payment for her design. And I did receive a couple of minis and obviously it was a leftover stock, a couple of skeins, maybe 1 or 2 50-gram skeins, 100-gram skein, and a couple of minis. No, I didn't get very much at all for my 6 months, and that was 2 different boxes I had bought. No, it was crap. The yarn quality was crap. The dye work was crap. The whole thing was crap. One thing I did really enjoy, I'm going to say, because I have mentioned it to these ladies before, is I did receive a National Geographic, or maybe I got 3 boxes. No, I think Twice Bitten. Yeah, Twice Bitten was enough. I did get a really great magazine from National Geographic, which was about Kwanzaa, and it explained Kwanzaa to me. And I really, really enjoyed it. And I showed my kids and I've kept it. excuse me, because I thought that was really informative and I really enjoyed reading about something that I didn't know about. The yarn, not so much. I got little tea light candles, the ones made in China, and some of them I've still never burned. I got supposedly Golden Girls, and if you've looked back at Blocked magazine, you would see how hideous the colours were, that I never knit it up for anything. It was just, the whole thing was just a big disappointment. So yes,
Yeah.
Lady Di yarn, shout out to Lady Di. It was crap,
Yeah.
and I didn't appreciate being preached to with your activism. The whole thing was, I was trying to be an ally and I was trying to support this lady and her business. And when I ever knit the yarn up, I'll just knit whatever. It's nothing exciting. Mix it with other yarns and try to forget that horrible experience. That's probably the only one, you know. I've bought wool from all over the world. All over the world, from Ireland, from Wales, from Germany, from everywhere in the UK, from the US, everywhere. I've even bought buttons for my knits from China, and they were so beautiful. So no, that's the most disgusting and disappointing multiple transactions, because I gave her a chance and she failed me twice, maybe three
Well,
times if I remember correctly. It was
sadly,
shocking.
you weren't the only one. Sadly,
Yeah.
she failed a bunch of people. And now I think the last time I read on Demon Trolls, I guess the state attorney general is in
Yeah.
the case about it. So, yeah, I've
She
gotten yarn that I
deserves not
like the color, but then you get it and it feels yucky. We've all had that
Yeah.
before, where you've
Yeah.
gotten it and you just don't want to knit with it. I just had one
the
where
laziest dye in the world.
I pre-ordered yarn
It's
on
horrible.
Etsy, and it was a new dyer, but I really liked it, and I thought I would give him a chance. And it was a pre-order,
Yeah.
so it was going to take 6 weeks. So after 6 weeks, I didn't hear anything. So I emailed her, and she said, "Oh, I just got the yarn base in yesterday, and I've dyed it. It'll ship out. Do you want me to send you an extra skein or
Oh, that's nice.
coupon?" And I said, "No, that's fine. You don't need to do that. It's going out tomorrow. You know, I get that sometimes it's delayed." 2 weeks
Mhm.
go by.
Yeah.
I don't get anything. 3 weeks go by. I email her again. I said, "I thought it was shipping 3 weeks ago." And she emails me back, "Oh, no, it's going to ship today. I forgot. I've had problems and I was off of Etsy." I'm like, "Well, okay." And then she
You
took her
got my
store down
money.
that day.
Mm.
She took her store
Mhm.
down. So I just contacted Etsy and I said, "I want a refund." And they gave me my refund the very next day.
Mm.
But it's
Oh,
like,
that's
you know,
what a shame.
Wow.
I mean, it just
Yeah.
frustrated me because if something happens and you can't dye it, just say so. Because most of the time
Say
Yeah.
we're going to
so.
be, you know, we're willing to say, "Oh, you know, we understand that. I don't need it right this minute. I'm willing to wait." But don't
Right.
tell me that
Yeah.
that you didn't know you needed that base when it was a pre-order.
Right.
So you knew exactly what base to order.
Yeah, I
You
had it
know,
I
happen
got
where
contacted up to I found their personal phone numbers and left messages. Say, hi, it's Joe Bob.
Joe, Joe's our detective in place.
I'll find you. I'll find you if you mess with my friends. That's okay.
well,
So,
Yeah.
what about you, Morgan?
well, so I actually I don't know why I had this blocked out of my mind completely, but I had an experience with somebody also on Etsy, and it was a
Mm.
stitch marker maker,
Mm.
and I don't remember who, so I don't even recall, but I had ordered some stitch markers, and they were in the UK, and so and this was like several years ago. And I was, waiting. It said that they shipped. And so I
Mhm.
was like, okay, figured, okay, it'll be a bit of a wait because it's coming over from the UK. It's got to go through customs, that's fine.
Mhm.
Well, it had been a good while. I forget how long it was, but
Mhm.
I ended up just sending a quick message to the store owner, just saying, hey, just double checking that they were out. I know they're coming from the UK, but just seems like a bit of a long time, and it was a couple of days before the seller had even gotten back to me. And she was very pleasant at first, but then as like time kept going on and on, and I was trying to not just like send like spam with like a ton of messages, but I was kind of like, what's going on? Like what like where are they?
Yeah.
She kind of
Yeah, I
kept like,
didn't spam Lady Di. I sent like 3 emails and they responded.
yeah.
And then the third one, they never responded. And that's when I got shitty. They just didn't acknowledge my last email. And it was all good. Like, I'm all good. I'm waiting. I know it's not your fault, blah, blah, blah.
Right. But yeah, so
No.
so eventually I started the refund process because it had been like it had been like a couple months. And I'm
Good for
like,
you.
okay, these are, and then she sent me a nasty message after she saw that I started the refund process. It was basically like, well, thanks a lot. Now, like I'm out of, this and that, and I sent you the product. And I'm like, I never got the product. So, like,
I've only once had that happen where I never got the product, and I rung the post office, I lodged investigation, I rang the courier company who picks up from customs, and they're like, no, never had it, never got it, but customs had it, and customs lodged it. So the lovely lady who is a friend of ours, the other Miss Liz, I couldn't believe it. She just resent it to me.
Yeah.
2 skeins, and
She's
she just
awesome.
resent it to me. And
She's
I felt
amazing.
terrible because I knew it had hit Australia. I knew it had got to customs, but then after that, the courier company denied ever receiving it. So I never got it, and I was really disappointed. But God bless her,
just had
she
a good
sent
one.
it to me again, and I got it the second time. I was watching it like a hawk.
I just had a good one actually from Mad Tosh. They did a grab bag where you got like 3 skeins for $80-something.
Why didn't you
And
tell us?
because the last time I told you guys, you got mad.
But I ordered
Oh
it.
yeah, that's when they had the problem.
Well, and I got the message that it shipped, but it kept saying waiting for, when you get a shipping logo, but it never moves.
Oh,
So after, like 2 weeks, I emailed him. I said, look, can you track this for me? Because it says that you guys dropped it at the post office, but there's nothing. And they emailed me back within half an hour. And she said, we will resend it out. It was a Saturday. She said, we'll resend it out on Monday. And they resent it out on Monday, and I got it and I don't know what happened with the original one, but I mean,
never got it.
I know people have had problems with Mad Tosh in the past, but the customer service was just amazing. And she was so sweet and concerned, and she checked back with me to make sure that I got it after it showed it delivered and everything. So
that's how you're supposed to run a business.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But I feel bad because I know it hit customs in Australia, and I'm like, who's the bitch in customs who knits? I hope you have a really bad time knitting this yarn. I felt really, really upset, and sent me 2 more, just like nothing.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Well, Liz is a sweetheart.
Yeah,
she is, and I felt bad for her. It's out 2 skeins plus postage. But I ordered more stuff from her. So, it does come around. When you get good customer service like that, you're like, oh, I'm going to give them another go. They were great.
Well, yeah.
And you want to
start
again at some point.
Yeah, and we all understand when something's delayed. I mean, that's the thing. Knitters are very, unless you need something for a specific project right away, you're usually really, okay, something happened, I get it. Oh, wait, no big deal. But then they get taken advantage of, and it's like,
that's not fair.
Because they're so, because they're so willing to wait.
Yeah,
I used to buy
Jackie
stuff.
mentioned.
Sorry.
Oh, Jackie said in the chat, like, communication is key, and I'm like, well, if they communicate, then it makes it so much easier.
Yeah, well, the one on Etsy, I was like, okay, no big deal, and then 2 weeks later, it still hadn't shipped, and I emailed her, I didn't hear anything, so I emailed Etsy, and I said, I'm going to want a refund or something because I've got no communication. And then she emails, oh, I'm going to ship it tomorrow, and then she closed her Etsy store. So
I used
Wow.
Considering that, I figured I wasn't going to get it. So, but
back in the day, I used to be a
good.
big eBay purchaser. You know, I used to always, when the eBay was the big thing, I always was on eBay purchasing stuff from people, and including yarn and stuff like that. But then the whole system of, oh, well, you have to give me a really good review before I give you one as a purchaser. You know, the old buyer-seller reviews. I'm like, dude, stop it. I can gush all over you in one sentence and say how amazing you are, but am I ever going to come back to your business? No, because you weren't amazing. Your product wasn't amazing. The shipping wasn't great. But if I give you a bad review, then you're going to give me one as the buyer, which really hurts. So I don't even have the app on my phone anymore. I just go elsewhere to Etsy and Amazon, and off I go.
I'm careful
not
who I buy
fair.
from on eBay. Like I
Yeah.
only buy from people who have 99.5% or more positive
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Shepherd's Hook, I believe. I don't know if y'all have ever. Actually, I can show it off. I can show off some of her stuff right now because I have it on my Ugly Cats
On your
shawl. Shepherd's Hook. I believe her business is on eBay.
Yeah.
But look at this cute little
that's
pearl
adorable.
bead stitch
Cute.
marker.
That's cute.
I've got a couple other ones too. I got a caramel apple one. I got a little mug of hot cocoa. And there was one other one that I got, I think. But yeah, she's great. I've ordered from her before on. That's I think the only product I've ever bought off of eBay.
Oh,
No, I've bought
eBay
off of eBay for
scares me.
years.
Random
It doesn't
stuff there.
I mean, I've been lucky because I use PayPal on eBay, so you're guaranteed to get your money back.
Yeah.
So I haven't really had a problem on eBay in years. But like I said, I only buy from people who are 99.5% or higher. And it has to be more than like a couple hundred transactions, not 10 transactions. You know, I don't.
Right.
But I've had mostly good.
Even though Neil doesn't like the Supermarket Sisters, I've purchased from Grocery Girls podcast a couple of times over the years and got really fantastic customer service, and I appreciate the little mint candy in my package. I bought sock sets off them and yarn off them and bits and pieces, notions. Les Garçons I have bought from. They're amazing. I have bought from
Morgan's the only
podcast.
one not doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're leaning
Yes,
forward
well,
to see.
Yeah, we're all over
Jackie?
40, Jackie.
We were all kids in the 80s.
I'm on my mobile phone. I don't have a big iPad or a big tablet. I'm on a little phone. So, Jackie, I'm
But
looking
you're
at
over
you,
40, so hush.
40 is just a number.
See you.
That's right.
Can you see my koala in the corner, Jackie? Look. Can you see my koala up there in his Santa hat? He's watching you
now.
too.
I can't see
And
it.
my
I have to
naughty
lean
elf.
forward to see it.
Oh, I see
Lean
him.
forward, Jackie. Lean forward. Can you see my naughty elf?
Yeah, there he
And
is.
my koala in the corner with his Santa hat on. Lean forward. Cheeky bugger. Lean forward.
So,
my goodness.
what's everybody
She's
working on
delightful.
now? Besides Joe's working on her sweater. What other things are you working on, Joe?
Well, I'm going to get this sleeve done tonight. There you go. I said it. Because I'm now fueled by alcohol, so I'm super fast. Get me on PIK. Get me on PIK now. I'll blow Tabitha out of the water with a piddly 68 stitches. I'm still working on. I'm really, really loving this. Tara, this is your fault, and thank you. I love you. I'm really, really enjoying this one. Oh my goodness! Lean forward, girls. Watch. Look at this. Look at this gorgeousness. Look at that gorgeousness.
Pretty.
Oh, I know that yarn.
Forbidden fibers. Tara, this is amazing. I'm gonna be wearing this every day in winter. I love this yarn. I love the colors. So back here it probably looks even better. Look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. The colors are gorgeous. I love me a green. So, yeah, just beautiful. Green and pink and gold. It's beautiful. So I'm knitting the Wool Kig. It's Flock Around the Table's fault because they mentioned this cowl. It's like a free-form cowl, and it's reversible. Like the inside looks even better than the outside. The inside looks
wow.
really cool. So just oblique
Yeah.
stripes and stocking stitch.
It does look
See,
Green
little
Day
oblique
minus the pink.
stripes.
Minus
Looks
the
like
pink,
some
yeah.
green. Yeah, Green Bay colours minus the pink. Exactly. It's really beautiful. So thank you, Tara. You chose beautiful yarns to send to me. The other one is going to be something around the neck too, probably a dicky. And I did see a dicky the other day on a podcast, but it was the wrong weight of yarn. So I'm looking for a nice fingering weight dicky pattern because I just want to throw it on and throw my coat on over the top. This is beautiful. Wool Kig. I think it's WOL, maybe a double LKIG, something like that. Free pattern. And all you're doing is some purl stitches and purl 3 together and then stocking stitch. So it just makes the stocking stitch go round and round the cowl. It's lovely. So that's what I'm working on. And I'm really enjoying this one as it's just a cinnamon knit, a mindless knit, but it's not really because I keep marveling at how the stripes of purl go round and round and round. It's really cool. It's really, really easy to pick up and just go, stop and start wherever you are. 4 sections, easy to remember, repeatable, memorizable, and no pattern needed anymore. That's why I can't even tell you who designed it now because I've not looked at the pattern since I started. So thank you, Tara. You spoil me, and I
Oh, you're
adore you.
welcome.
Adore this yarn, and now I can say I own Forbidden Fibers yarn, and I'm going to have 2 things to show off this coming winter for myself. I'm really
Good
well
stuff.
pleased with it. It's beautiful, beautiful colours.
Leah knows what she's doing.
She does.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
she has
all.
a
Just the
Princess
2
Bride.
things. The shawl is in time out, and I'm thinking about the Conchetta cardigan and my vest for January. I'm not killing myself to do gift knits. It's like 80 something degrees here at the moment.
Bring it,
What?
Jackie. She wants to
Love
come
Jackie.
party with us.
Well, yes, but you got to
Yes,
either have a
Jackie.
Santa hat or Santa pajamas to join us next
Next
week.
week is Christmas party, Jackie.
Yeah.
And yes,
So you guys
knits
are
and
all.
caboodles.
You can add hooking. You didn't see my cow. Look, Jackie, I have a cow. It's Tunisian.
Oh, yeah. Come teach me how to crochet.
Tunisian.
Knits and
Jackie, please
caboodles.
come and
Very nice.
Do you see what knits and caboodles said?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
sorry. I
yeah,
missed
the
it. I
Green
had to
Bay
lean
colours.
forward to read the small print. Can you put it up on the
She
screen?
She said the Green Day colors, except for the
Yeah.
Oh,
pink.
yeah. So I saw that. Looks like
Yeah.
Green Bay color. Yeah, yeah. I love this. Is beautiful because I do have like 3 or 4 different greens in this. A little bit of creamy white, pink, and gold, a mustardy gold. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm a sucker for greens. I really love greens. And that Pierre sweater that Tara's
Oh,
knitting.
green is my favorite color.
Yeah,
Oh,
we know
that's
green
so
and Tara.
pretty.
That is.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, I think my
Yeah, well,
son
my
came home
other
from work.
project that I'm
Please.
working on.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's in the
No, I
round.
don't have to take. No, I don't know how to do that yet because I'm just starting. So I just knit it until it was twice the size, and then I just seamed it. It's a terrible seam, but you're not going to see it in the back. So
No.
Mhm.
here I can. Here, I'll have staticky hair. I don't care.
Show us.
Oh, here. it is.
Do
Oh,
it.
nice. That looks really warm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that does look
And
warm.
usually you want to get rid of the roll, but this is okay rolling.
No.
So it rolls this way and it
Yeah.
rolls this way.
Now I want to wear my hat.
She said she struggles
Yeah.
with the seams too. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to
That's
learn
gonna
it
be
in
nice
the
for you in the
round.
snow. When you're laying
Yeah,
outside in the snow,
so-
when you slip on the grass on the sidewalk.
Yeah, exactly.
Her neck's going to be
Following
warm.
me?
She'll look
I don't
very
know how.
stylish when she's laying on the sidewalk.
Lying on the sidewalk, yeah.
Oh, look at my cow.
We don't call it a sidewalk here. We call it a pathway. We don't call them sidewalks, sorry. It's a pathway.
It's a walk on the
weird.
side of the street, so it's a sidewalk.
A walkway on the
Sidewalk.
side of the street.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Australians have some weird words.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
decals.
y'all do.
Neil's fault.
Tara, do you say decals or decals?
Oh yeah.
Which is your, that's going to be our new thing. Anybody who comes on our show, do you say decals or decals?
Decal.
Never heard of a decal. Yeah. What the heck
Well,
is a
it's
decal? When she
uncivilized
said it, I
person
thought she
says
was having a
decal.
stroke.
Like, come on.
I thought the lady was having a stroke. I didn't know what was going on. Decals? No, what language are you speaking?
There's
Decals?
only one consonant.
Weird, right? But decade,
He just goes around and
decades.
tells it a sticker.
You don't call it decades, do you? You don't say
This
I'm
is true.
decades old now. You say decades. So there's some. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and I'm really sorry I forgot what word she said, but it was a word ending in T-I-L-E, and she said teal, like genteel or something, and I'm like, dude, it's a tile. It's a tile. You say it tile. It was a weird American, probably a Wisconsin thing, because I know you all speak differently in your different states.
Wait a minute.
It was weird.
Wait a minute. Wait a
It
minute.
was
Wait
a
a minute.
strange thing that she called something a
on.
teal word, and I'm like, it's a tile word. Even I know that one. So you all do
Wait a
talk
minute.
funny in your states.
Wait
Wait a
a
minute,
Why,
Linda. Listen, Linda.
But you love us
Why
anyway.
Wisconsin? Why not pick like New York or like
I love
how,
New
like
York.
like how
Because
they
I've
say
never
things
been
in
to
Boston.
I was gonna say there ain't no
Boston.
New Yorkers on this
Say
podcast
it.
right now.
We sound like we're from Boston. I'm like,
I used
Mark
to talk New
Wahlberg?
York.
No, we don't.
I used to
He's the
talk
only
New
person I
Jersey,
know from
but it's
Boston.
been a while. I used to talk New Jersey, but I can't do that anymore unless I'm there.
You know I love New Jersey. Cape May in the summers, the boardwalk in Atlantic City. I love Jersey.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
I
a
like
great place to go to the beach.
It's a little different now.
As long as you don't get a quarter mile off the boardwalk in Atlantic City, you're fine.
No, that's where
Once you're
I
off the
got my
boardwalk,
tattoo. A quarter mile
That's where
off
the
the
world
boardwalk.
changes.
That's where I got a tattoo. And we're saving that one for another day, Jackie. You'll have to come back. You'll have to come back. I went with my
Question, Joe.
friends to a little place inland from the boardwalk, little country town in New Jersey. Got a tattoo, and then the girlfriend made me. Oh no, I can't tell you because then you'll know where it is. Okay, I'm not that drunk.
Joe, is there going to be flavored vodka next week? Because we might need to prepare for
Oh, I
that.
hope I haven't. Yeah, I can't drink it all in 1 week. It's a
And is the
24
word
can
tramp
advent,
involved?
girlfriend. Beg your pardon?
Is the word tramp involved in your location?
No, worse than that. We'll save it for another day.
It's worse than
Oh.
tramps.
What else are we talking about? Knitting. Let's get back to knitting, guys.
No, let's
Let's
continue this. No, you brought it up.
Let's talk tattoos. Let's talk tattoos. Oh. Another place that I want to go back to visit is the Blue Moon Saloon in Butte, Montana. That's another great time I had there. I want to go back there. Hope the place is still
that what-
standing after I left.
Is that where you saw the bears?
The blue. Oh yeah, we saw grizzly bears in Montana. Yeah. And my little motorbike wouldn't go fast. I was like shitting for real shitting myself because these brown bears, what do you all call them? Grizzlies? It's not
Grizzly
polar.
bear.
Polars are white.
Grizzly
Okay,
bear.
so these grizzly bears were just moving along, and I'm on this little motorbike going, why doesn't the effing thing go faster? To be told, oh, we geared them down so you can get up the hills. I'm like, no, I wanted to get out of that scenario. And we got back. Well, before we even got back to the camp where we were staying, they all came looking for us. The menfolk came looking for us in their big trucks, and they were panicking because we were gone too long. How kind of them after we got eaten by the bears. I'm just trotting along on this trail, and there's old miners' cabins, you know, the old little timber log cabins, and there's this other thing moving that's the
Bye,
same colour
Jackie.
as a log cabin. It's like a couple of grizzly bears, little baby ones, I think. I don't know. Are they baby ones like 6 foot tall? Yeah,
No.
baby ones.
No, baby ones are not.
Little baby ones
These are not-
meandering
Amazing.
along. Now you know why I don't like bears. Scared the absolute
have-
crappers out of me.
I mean, we've got
Absolute
black bears
crappers.
here, but they're nowhere near as. I mean, most of them are nowhere near as big as grizzly bears. But you still
No,
don't
these
want
were
to
brown
cross-
hairy ones. These were brown hairy ones. I don't want to see another bear in my life. I'll be okay, except for Yogi Bear and Humphrey B. Bear. They're the only bears I want to see. I shit myself. You know, literally, change your pants when we got back to camp. I'm like, why couldn't my bike go any faster? I was kind of panicked. Well, we geared them down because you got to go up the mountain. Nobody warned us before we left. You might see some things called grizzly bears. They could eat your ass. No, nobody told us. But that's okay. That's all right. It's not the worst thing that's happened to me. I survived it. I survived it. We had firecrackers go off in the bonfire for 4th of July up in Montana. Nearly got hit in the face with a firecracker. That could have been worse than a grizzly bear.
Did you get a bear
What other
tattoo?
crazy shit? No, I didn't get a bear tattoo. Guess again. Ha ha ha. No, I didn't. I survived that. I should have got that. I got something else. Another brown animal. Guesses are free. Guesses are free. Cost you nothing.
Brown animal.
Brown animal.
Okay.
Are they always
So
brown? Or are they
I really love my
other?
summers in Cape May. Driving up and down the Garden State Parkway. I really love Philadelphia, the Schuylkill River, the geese down there that chase you and want to eat you. I miss Philly. I've got to go back to Philly. I nearly said home then. I've got to go back home. Haven't been since just before the COVID happened. Haven't been since 2019. But Neil's coming next year. Maybe I can do a trip next year.
That would
Yeah.
be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do a tour.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we need to have a get together.
We do. I can start saving my
So-
pennies. This is going to be great. Let's do
Yeah,
this.
if Neil is coming, I think he's getting a bit weird about it, getting a bit weirded
He
out.
said maybe
wondering,
2025. Well, he was
oh,
talking about going to Minnesota in the middle of winter, so I don't know how many of the rest of us want to make that trip to see him.
No thanks.
No offense.
I'd rather go to Vegas.
no,
Been
Hey,
there, done
Vegas-
that.
If
I'd
you
rather
come
go to
during football,
Tomsky's house.
you can come to Vegas, and if you come during different sports seasons, there's games for your significant others if they're into sports to go watch. Or we could have it during one of the gun shows, and then they could go to the gun show while we're.
Oh, my
You know.
men would like a gun show.
Yeah.
I've never been to
We
Vegas.
have
I just want to go to the yarn shops. That's all I'm doing. You know what I do? I have a
We
little
have-
trick. I have a little tip when I go traveling. I just pack my daggiest. Oh, there's that word again. My old daggy clothes that I don't mind being seen in, nothing flash. And then when I'm finished with that clothing for the day, I throw it out and I refill my suitcase with yarn. I do it every time. So whatever weight, I do it
I like
every
that.
time. Oh, Tara, that's beautiful.
Like
I
that.
got
That
off.
is- Yay!
I got off the body. Yay!
I never did that. With clothes. When my son was little and we flew cross country, instead of taking his big stroller, we bought one of those little
Yeah.
umbrella strollers.
Mhm.
When we got there, as soon as we got there, we went to Walmart and bought an umbrella stroller for like $15. And then when we left, he
Yeah.
just left it there because it was
Just
so
leave
much
it for
easier than
somebody else.
taking his big stroller. So we left it at the airport and so that they could give it to somebody who needed it. But that way we didn't have to take the big thing and try to get it on the plane and everything.
When I was traveling through Italy, one of the housekeepers, I put all, like I was doing my daily throwing out of clothes, and one of the housekeepers, and there was some clothes that I had taken that I wasn't going to wear, you know, clean clothes and I'm putting them in the waste paper bin, you know, the waste basket bin. And this housemaid didn't take my stuff that day that we had gone out and about. So I waited for her the next morning and explained to her that that was rubbish and that it's to go, you know, it's to go. I wasn't storing my clothes in the garbage bin. And she was like, oh, can I have it? And I realized, I'm like, yes, absolutely you can have it. Some things need to be washed, you know, and some things were brand new. And so now I just like leave it with a little note on it. If you want this, you're welcome to it. Otherwise, this is rubbish for today because I need space in my suitcase. So I always pack like things that I'm happy to leave behind. And I like to fill up my suitcase with, you know, souvenirs, new T-shirts and sweaters and books and yarn. So I always come back with sort of similar weight, except for the last trip. I did come back with an extra suitcase. That was because I was told to hit somebody's stash and bring home yarn to knit something for her. So she had to give me a suitcase to fill it all up. But I leave a little note with it now in case housekeeping want it, or they're welcome to throw it, like shoes and T-shirts and, yeah, dresses and stuff like that.
A friend of mine, her mom was from East Germany and met her dad during World War II and left before when the wall went up. She left before the wall went up. So all her family was behind the wall and she came to America with her husband, who was an American serviceman. So when the wall came down, they went back to visit her relatives and they filled up all their suitcases with a little bit of clothing for them and Levi's blue jeans and all the different sizes. And they brought that to their relatives there. And their relatives sent them home with all this Czechoslovakian crystal vases and all the fancy Czechoslovakian crystal that they can get for nothing there.
Right.
Yes.
But yeah, they filled the suitcases just full of blue jeans because that's when you couldn't get them there. It was such a big deal to get American blue jeans.
Yeah, they were on the black market in Russia and, you know, all those countries. They were in the black market.
All right, ladies, I'm going to take off.
Okay, Morgan.
Well,
thanks for joining us.
You didn't even get to mess with Pirate. That's his loss.
You know, of all the days that Pirate decides to not be in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Pirate,
can't make it do that. He's going to sing his broken heart.
Mm-hmm.
Pirate, next time, I'm gonna have to bring it up at some point, Pirate. So just
every point we have to bring it up.
Yeah.
Every available opportunity.
That's right. That's right.
It's good to see you, Morgan.
Good to see all of you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Morgan.
We'll see you next week.
Next week, Morgan.
Yeah.
For Christmas. Yeah.
All right.
Where Joe will have more vodka and we'll see what happens.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
That's all happening here. Knit night. Go figure. Knit night with old ladies. Go figure. Not Tara. She's not an old lady, but just me.
Oh, I'm an old lady.
I tell you, I am not beyond ripping open my suitcase at the baggage check-in and handing the person a Souvenir Australia t-shirt just to get a better seat. I've done that before too. I'm like, would you like one of these t-shirts? I'm taking them to my friends in Philly. And they're like, oh, yes, better seat. Thank you. Cheers. I love bringing souvenirs for people to, you know, marvel at.
Well,
it's
not
fun.
to say anything mean, Tara, but you have teenagers. So regardless of however old you are, it makes you old because of teenagers.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Tara's young enough to be my daughter. No, not. Good grief.
Only if you got started really, really young and it was statutory.
She's my baby sister.
Old. Makes you mentally old to be a mom of a teenager.
Tara, how many
Well,
whips are you going to whip down? Like how many? Tabitha's got 3 million gazillion. How many whips do you have laying around for real? You've knit some big
probably
projects.
2
this
million
year.
gazillion.
I'm frogging a bunch.
You,
My
you
my
have
son
done
may be
some
moving it.
big shawls. You have done some big projects.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine you having little things laying around to be finished.
Not really. I mostly have shawls. I have
So why did
2
you?
crochet blankets
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
a couple of sweaters.
Your crochet is absolutely stunning. I
Mhm.
saw those blankets on your podcast. But
Yeah, I might actually finish them. Well, and
okay.
I just did some socks. I cast on some socks for my husband. And I'm
Yeah.
doing the sock competition toe up.
Mm.
Oh,
So
So
we'll
is
see
okay.
how
he
that goes.
is he knit worthy this year? Because there have been other years where he
Yeah, he
got
was
a
an
yarn
absolute asshole, and
got a yarn color named for him, I believe.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
he better be. I have been trying these on. That's why I want to do toe up.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And I did have to rip back and redo the math,
Mm-hmm.
but I think these will fit. He says that he wants wool socks for when it snows
Yeah.
and it's cold. Because I will say that, like, if I wear my wool socks in my boots, traipsing
Yeah.
around in the snow,
They're beautiful.
my feet are warm. They stay warm.
Mm-hmm.
If I do not wear wool socks, they get cold.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Agree 100%. But when I buy boots, I keep forgetting to buy them like an extra size bigger so I can wear my woolly socks in without my
Mhm.
toes getting cramped.
Mhm.
I do have some Australian boots and I love them.
Oh, do you have RM Williams? You're the kind of
Yes.
you would have RM Williams, yeah. They're
Yeah.
incredible boots, and I have not been able to afford a pair of those yet. They are incredible boots.
Yeah,
Beautiful
I was
leather.
fortunate when I was in Sydney. I guess it was 2019. The exchange rate was pretty good for me,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I bought some boots.
I do like their clothing too. They have really nice shirts for ladies and men, and their boots are beautiful. Leather belts. RM Williams are very high quality, probably the highest quality, like leather goods that I can think of here in Australia. Very nice, Tara. Those boots will last
Yeah.
you forever and ever.
Yeah,
even,
I really love them. I want another
Mm.
pair, but I need to
Mhm.
have a trip funded by someone, not me.
Mhm. No, they're beautiful boots. I know Millie likes the Ariat boots at the moment, Ariat jeans, Ariat belts, all that sort of thing. So Ariat's a nice brand, but
Mhm.
RM Williams it's just an iconic brand here. And it's always good quality. The boots are amazing.
They
You
are.
would
I absolutely love them. I have
Yeah.
those. I have a pair of Ariats that I love,
Oh yeah.
and then I
Yeah.
have some Lucchese, which I adore. Like, I love my Lucchese. One of
Mhm.
these days, I want to get some a pair of the Tecovas. I don't know how you pronounce it, but
I don't know.
because Carrie
Yeah.
recommends them.
Oh, okay. She knows boots.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
But yeah, cowboy boots like that are made in Mexico are really good
Yeah.
quality
Mhm.
Okay.
because
Mhm.
they have a wonderful tradition, just like Texas does with the cowboys.
yeah.
There was a bunch of them in El Paso.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Well, yeah, because like I don't know if y'all are familiar with the King Ranch, but it's a big cattle ranch out in South Texas,
Mhm.
and I was able to get a tour there from the head guy who was running the place. It was kind of one of those special things, so
Yeah.
he took us around in his truck.
Mm.
But they
Yeah.
have a wonderful tradition because like King, like he went down there after the war with Mexico and started his
Mhm.
cattle ranch down there, and they
Mhm.
have a wonderful tradition where the workers there, like their families have worked the ranch since like the beginning. And
Wow.
yeah,
That's
it's
nice.
great. Like I just love that history and that tradition. And but yeah,
Yeah. That's nice that
it's
you know,
really cool.
I mean, it's still a business at the end of the day, but when you can treat your workers like generations of workers like family and, you know, respectfully
Absolutely.
and treat them well, that just makes a business awesome to me.
Yeah, they all live on the ranch, and it's very prestigious to be from those families.
That's so
Therese,
nice.
would that be a murder knit shawl you're wearing, Therese?
It would absolutely be a murder knit shawl. It's beautiful. Look, Joe, look at it.
It
This
is
is
pretty.
our friend Liz, who I hope she starts dying again. You and I.
I hope so.
This
You
is
and I.
yep. Hold on. I'm gonna start here. Murder knits shawl. This was her Full Dark mini set.
Right, I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Full Dark.
Yes.
Very pretty.
And is that just
Very warm.
superwash, DK? Is it DK or fingering?
DK.
Is it superwash?
I'm not sure. I'm looking at
Okay.
the package right there, but I'm not sure. But here, let me grab.
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Give me all the details.
I'll give you all the deets.
Give
Hold
me all
on,
the
got
details.
glasses on.
Joe Bob, I sent you links to those Amba O'Brien patterns in our chat so that you have them. Those Amba O'Brien patterns that we talked about earlier, I sent you links to them. I sent you links into our group chat. So
Thank you.
It doesn't, it just, oh, is that an SW? Yes, 100% SW merino wool.
So
it's warm.
Texas is great for rodeo.
Shawl.
Oh yeah.
So maybe I should just knit it in a superwash wool. That's been my issue, finding the right yarn to knit it with.
I've knitted probably 4 of them in different yarns.
I've mostly used superwash. I think I did one that wasn't superwash. I'm not sure. It was a gift. I don't remember what it was. It was yarn that I got.
Joe, we should knit the murder knit shawl together because
Tara, will you hold my hand, Tara?
Knit one either.
What?
It's a really good mindless. It's a really good mindless pattern that you can play around with.
Knitting one.
To be fair, I have knit that Andrea Mowry shawl that she modeled it after.
Well, she loves you both anyway, so you're okay.
Oh, it's inspired by an Andrea Mowry shawl, is it?
Oh, I'm sure I am not going to hear the end of it from Tabitha now.
No, but she'll have comments. Has Neil knit one?
Here? Why didn't you admit that in the first 2 minutes of the podcast today? So I could have been let off the hook.
I wonder if Neil has knit one before.
I don't know.
Oh, probably everybody.
You're watching, Neil.
No, I doubt he has.
If you have like one special skein that you had to have and you don't know what to do
or
with
a variegated skein that you don't know what to do with and you don't want to make socks.
Anything.
I don't think one skein's going to cut it for me, though. It's not going to be large enough.
You can use 2 skeins. You can use 5 skeins. You can use.
You can make it as you can use as many as you want.
How many did you use? How many did you use in that one that you've done? That sample.
This was. Now see, she calls for garter stitch, and I did this in stockinette.
Oh, you broke all the rules.
I broke. No, just some of them. This was. Jeez.
Tara didn't do one either. Tara confesses. That should be the heading for next week's podcast. Tara owns up.
4 yards, 20 gram skeins. And how many was on there? I don't know. And this is quite a large. It's quite large.
DK Minis.
DK Minis, the 20
Okay,
gram.
I have DK Minis. All right, I have DK
One,
Minis. How many colours did you do there? How many
two-
sections?
I'm
I
trying
need
to-
all the math.
Hang on.
I do not
1,
want to be fogging this
2,
back because it's too small.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9. It looks like 9.
All right, let's do it, Tara. I can accommodate that. Tara, let's
Yeah,
do
I
the murder.
have. Okay, I do have a skein that I actually got for the purpose of a murder knit shawl, and I think it will be quite lovely.
Ooh.
It's a great shawl to take, like throw in your bag and take with you
Throw in your bag.
because you don't need to worry about where you are.
Mm-mm.
So you don't have to worry about, oh, did I miss a cross or a cable or lace because you just
Right.
I'll worry where I am because somebody will come and go, that's nice.
Well-
What are you making, love? And I'll have to say it's murder. I'm making murder.
and then the murders begin.
Then the murders begin.
That needs to be like either a pattern name or a colorway name or both,
Yeah.
and then the murders begin.
I do have a new Murder Knits cowl that will be in the Blocked magazine
Ooh.
of the murder. That's like the Murder Knits cardigan in hat. So, and that's in Holly's
Yeah.
yarn. So
I saw
I really love
Tabitha's
her new
new
yarn.
cowl.
I want to
Tab's
do
new
that.
cowl
Yeah.
looks like a giant headband. I
It
saw
does.
that one.
I want to do that one. I'm just trying to pick colors.
Mm.
Yeah, I think when I get around to it, I think I might do that in the Festivus
Oh,
sock
okay.
set from
You
Lynn.
know.
That would
Well,
be
because when I
pretty.
bought it, there was only
Sold
DK
out.
available.
Right.
Or a DK sock set because people get. I mean, I know Sweet Mountain Crafts does a lot of DK sock sets. So you could use one of
I
those.
had a
Too.
look
And Chicken Lady has them too.
Again, that's
I don't
2
have
times I've
Festivus.
gone to buy yarn from Lynn and she's sold out, which is amazing for her and really
Just
shitty for
email
me.
her. Just
I did.
email her
I
and
emailed
say I'm
her
more for
and I
you.
asked for something else. No, I asked for something special and she accommodated me because she loves me. So
Well,
I'm
there you
really
go.
looking forward to that.
She's really good.
super sweet.
I don't have Festivus, but I do have Thicket because that
Oh,
blue
I have
green
I
I
love
had.
Thicket too,
Thicket.
and I love it.
She showed it on
Thicket.
their online market that PIK did,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just emailed who right there. I'm like, hey, I need this. So,
Yeah, it's a beautiful green. Yeah, it's
Joe,
very nice.
Flock Around
Yes.
the Table has a shawl called Orgasm.
Oh, no, I've mentioned that. Go back a couple of thank you, Nancy. Go back a couple of episodes. I binge watched Flock Around the Table when I found them, and I saw that Sue's got an orgasm for me one day. I don't believe it's written out. I think that's the reason why I haven't had an orgasm yet. I don't think she's written out the destructions for me yet. I did watch that episode, and that was my introduction to Sue, and I thought, wow, crazy lady, love her lots. She swears a little bit like me.
Like
So
I
yes,
think on that note,
an orgasm is in my future. Don't tell my husband; he'll get all excited about it.
it's good.
Hate that.
You don't
I
need
think
that.
on that note, we might need to end on that note today.
Haven't finished yet. Hang on, nearly finished. Skull. Hmm.
Oh, this is fun. I'm so glad you made it, Tara. We don't get to
Yes.
see you
Fun
enough.
to have Tara.
too.
And maybe
Okay,
you can
Tara,
sneak
go
in next
find
week
that
for
special
Christmas.
skein,
Come for the Christmas
for
party.
Murder Knits.
Yeah, come to
I
the
don't think
Christmas
I'll be
party
able
next week.
to,
Aw.
because
Just
I'm
tell
going to be out of
whoever
town.
or your family, just tell them you need to be at the Christmas party.
Yes.
That
Oh my
Joe Bob's
gosh.
going to have more vodka in her mobile office. It's decorated.
No, I'm going to be out of town, and so
No.
like
Oh,
I'll
well,
be like working
busy.
in a office and stuff, and
Well, you probably
Okay.
shouldn't log on there then.
Flashing lights.
I don't think we're for office viewing.
I hope
So
these are the only
festive.
flashing lights I see today. I don't want to be seeing the woo 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 off the highway patrol when I head home after I eat a big lunch.
What do you mean you drank a big lunch so far? You haven't eaten anything other than a few chips.
Oh, I had some chips.
No.
I'm gonna have a big Vietnamese pork roll if I can still say that by the time I get across the road.
Now, will y'all be streaming like Christmas Day / Boxing Day?
Maybe
not
Boxing Day.
Monday. Maybe Boxing Day.
We'll have a
we won't be
birthday
doing
party.
on
Boxing Day
Christmas
for Joe.
Yeah.
Either way, I
No,
can do that
I
week.
won't be.
Okay, well that'll be awesome
Unfortunately-
because Joe won't be able to.
Unfortunately,
No.
I won't be available until New Year's Day. So I'd like to cast on my vest on New Year's Day. That's the only day I am actually available. I've got a really heavy employment schedule coming up where I'm the only one going to work for many, 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 many days. I got voluntold.
You need to be treated better.
Mm.
Oh, it's okay. It's all good. I got voluntold. I did ask for some extra shifts. I just didn't realize it was going to be the whole 2 weeks.
Oh, you're gonna get like
I've got
properly
Christmas Day off.
compensated for like your
Oh, sure.
for your holiday pay.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Christmas Day is my only day off in the 2 weeks, in the 16 days. Christmas Day is my only day off in 16 or 17 days. And that's when I'm taking my girls to my sister's place so they can fly up to Central Queensland for Christmas celebrations up there. So no, I've got it covered. I'll be here next week, and then I'm working every day after that until New Year's Day. So I'm working New Year's Day here, but it'll be the 2nd of January, and your New Year's Day I'll be back to chat to you all and cast on my vest.
Well, we will be waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, just tell me when you want to cast on Murder Knits, and we'll do it together.
Okay. Do you think? Let me think about that. I've still got to find the yarn for it.
Yeah, I have some yarn from Tina that I bought specifically for a Murder Knit shawl.
Oh, that's sweet.
Ooh.
Perfect.
I have some Tina yarn. I could knit another one, but
I'm looking at Tina yarn right now, going, "Hey, I could, yeah."
Yeah.
I have to knit a gift. I have to knit one Christmas gift, and then I can do other stuff.
I have a half a Christmas gift to knit.
And then
I'll
be ready.
Sounds good.
So thanks for
good.
coming,
I don't
Tara.
want to put too much. Yeah, thank you, Tara. I don't want to put too much pressure on you. I know you're going to kick those whips out of the park for 2024 too.
Well, no, like I'm caking up all the yarn and putting it in a project bag, and then it counts as a whip that I will whip down.
Exactly. I'm casting on.
I know. I'm already
for New Year's.
I have a whole list.
The one I'm casting a bunch on before New Year's, so then they're whipped.
I'm horrified. If that counts as a whip, I'm screwed. You do not know how many bags I've got with caked up yarn and patterns shoved in them. That's a whip?
Yeah.
That's how Tabitha counts them.
That's how Tabitha counts them, yeah.
I'm completely
I usually don't
screwed.
count them until I cast. I mean, I don't usually count them as a whip until I actually start them.
Cast on.
Yeah.
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 Because I procrastinate all the time and change my mind all the time until it's cast on. But I do have like 15, 16 project bags with the yarn in, caked up, and the pattern ready to go. And I've not looked
Those
at
are
it all
whips then.
year. They're on my hat stand.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
I might even like get the Excel out and like create some like
No.
graphs and
Oh no,
charts and
no,
stuff.
no.
Like
That's
analytics,
no.
like do 2024 to show my progress. Like
That's such a Sarah thing to say.
My knitting, Sarah.
Yeah, no. My son may be moving out in the early of next year, and if he does, I'll be moving all my yarn into his room. So then I will fluff my stash and go through all my
oh,
room
that's
stuff.
nice.
How
But no,
sad.
like, actually doing charts and graphs in Excel is like super easy.
Yeah, I
Is
know,
it?
but that takes away from knitting time.
Okay,
And the
I
time
will
I can make
hand
the
write.
charts and
I'll
graphs, I
write
can
hand
use
write
to
a
the whip.
list and I will pass it on to you to Excel me.
Or Amy.
Okay.
Amy loves to do a good Google Doc.
Well, Amy, yeah, she likes Google
She-
Docs.
Well,
She
I'm
does
gonna
like
use
the
my
Google.
whiteboard too. But
Yeah, I liked your whiteboard episode. That was good. Because that was very different than how anybody else worked through the whole situation. And I think showing the numbers made a lot of people realize exactly what was going on.
oh, it actually hacked off some people. Like my like to dislike ratio on that video was like really bad. But
Really?
I thought it was funny. Oh yeah. I was only at like 92% likes.
What is wrong with people?
It's
I'll
because
tell
they
you
don't
secret.
want to
There are
admit they were
people
part
who
of it.
think that the vendors are like were completely innocent and like they
They
were
think that they-
victimized. Okay, yeah, they were victim like the
That was the best
the organizers
explanation of
totally did
financial
them wrong.
suicide.
But they're
You
treating
did the-
them like they went through war crimes.
Yeah,
These
You were
vendors.
the only
they
one.
survived. What?
It was a bad show.
Right.
Okay.
Tara,
Yeah,
you're the
it was a
only
bad
one I
show.
know. Yeah, it was a bad show. You're right. And when you talk about how many vendors were actually booked into that spot versus how many customers, you're the only
Well-
person who rationally sat down and showed how they committed financial suicide.
Well, what got
You're the
me
only
was when I
podcast I have seen
when I
who
looked
actually
up
did.
that
It's just so
and I looked up
practical.
Indie and I looked up Cake Palooza. Cake Palooza had 25 vendors. Indie Untangled, I think, had 30, 31
Mhm.
maybe.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Woolen Folk had
Of
91.
course.
So how on earth, I mean, people, and a lot of people went to all three or more than one.
Honey,
Why wouldn't you question that there's 90 there's like 4 times as many vendors in one? That, I mean,
In a building
there were a lot of red
that only
flags.
supposed to take 500 people. In a
There were a
venue
lot
that's
of red
only
flags.
supposed to have a capacity of
Yeah.
500 people. 91 vendors, also helpers, also husbands and partners and spouses and
Mhm.
whatever helping you. That whole place was completely packed with vendors.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Exactly.
All of them,
And
and they
yeah,
all couldn't even get inside
yeah.
because, yeah, I just liked
Yeah,
your
I
episode
didn't even
that way
get into
because
the
it was very well.
geometry.
Okay. Do you know what? I'll tell you a secret. This is a really rude thing to do, but I'm all out.
Oh,
We're
no.
done.
No.
Okay, I guess we're done then.
We're
Time to
done.
go.
2 drinks. Stay for the
I'm on
after
it.
party. There's no after party. What a shame. We could
Maybe next
monetize
week.
an after party.
Maybe
See
we
you
can
next
do
week,
an after
guys.
party next week.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Ho, ho, ho.